Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast where if you didn't know Corey Graves is a gigantic dick, you'll find out in a few minutes. It's Lost in the Midcard. Welcome. Survivor Series and WarGames happened this weekend. A pretty good showing for the WWE all around. I don't know what kind of showing Impact Wrestling is doing as we record right now. We'll talk about that in a minute because, wow, there's some interesting shit going on right now live on Impact as we record. But first, thank you to SpiderDuck.net for being our host, enabling us to be on iTunes, Spotify, and any of your favorite podcasting apps. All you got to do is search for Lost in the Midcard. Hit that subscribe button. That way you know every time a new episode comes your way, typically every Wednesday. You can also subscribe to us on the YouTube if you like to do it that way. And the links to everything are on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Lost in the Midcard, or also on our Twitter at LITMC Podcast, where we also share a lot of great tweets from the wrestling world. I am your host, Jeremy Bennett. You can find me on the Twitter at JB Huskers. As always, my co-host, he is on the Twitter at Raw F Showtime. It is Mr. Matt Black. Matt, how you doing?
Yeah, probably better if I wasn't looking at whatever the fuck Impact is doing tonight right now.
You were pretty speechless there for a minute.
Dude,
Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that in a minute here.
It's hurting my brain cells right now.
Is that the dude in the white fur? Is that what's his name? What the fuck's his name? I forget his name now.
Jimmy Jacobs, I think it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that him? Oh boy. As always, on the Twitter, no one like Deeds is Daryl Bullock. Daryl, how you doing?
Better than this bullshit they got on TV.
Yeah, so apparently we record while we typically start right in the middle of Impact Wrestling, so we got it on as we are. What the fuck is this? As we are recording, and they Matt, I guess they have decided to mock the NWA.
That's sure as fuck what it looks like to me, man. And I don't really know how you could paint it in any other light, other than they're blatantly just making a mockery out of NWA Powerrr.
Yeah, I mean, at first I was like, oh, they're trying their own Southpaw Regional Wrestling, and then I saw where the commentators are sitting. I'm like, oh, yeah. So they got they're threatened by the NWA.
I'm literally at a loss for words. You can't be threatened by a show that runs exclusively on YouTube, for fuck's sake.
They are.
I mean, to me, this is just like beyond levels of pettiness.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch this with sound later, because what the fuck is going on here, man? Internet Impact Provincial, what? I don't know. It's IWPF, whatever the hell that is. You kind of see it on the Wrestling Federation or something, yeah. Oh,
it's Impact Provincial Wrestling Federation or something like that.
Yeah, there's the curtain. So yeah, they're clearly NWA's in their heads now.
This is unbelievable.
What in the blue hell?
I legitimately thought this company was, turning a corner.
No, they just bucked at you.
Oh, man.
It's like, who thought this was a good idea?
I would love to know.
Jesus Christ. It's almost hard to continue the show after watching that. Takeover WarGames happened on Saturday. And once again, G, it stole the show for the weekend, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We kicked things off with, in the pre-show, great match between Angel Garza and Swerve in the pre-show. They do a thing where Mia Yim was attacked, but I don't think she was cleared to compete, so that was kind of a way to get her there. Rhea Ripley picks Dakota Kai to replace her on the team. Immediately on Twitter, I go, I bet Dakota attacked Mia. So we kick it off with the WarGames. Io Shirai and Candice LeRae kick things off with their major feud, which made it so weird that they were working together on Raw or at Survivor Series the next day, didn't it? These guys have been in such a blood feud.
Brand supremacy.
So now we're
Mm.
best friends. Rhea Ripley bringing in a lot of toys into the ring. Of course, everybody wanted tables, but we gotta save those for later, boys. Dakota Kai got her number called, and she turns around and just kicks Tegan Knox's head off. What did you think of Dakota Kai's heel turn, guys?
She beat the shit out of her. Shit, fuck it. I like to see people beat the shit out of each other. There it is.
That's how you've been spinning your tires for a while as a babyface. That's kind of how you make your mark, isn't it?
Yeah, that shit for sure had my knee aching.
Man, she even threw a punch at Regal, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Man, so with it being 4-on-2, did you guys like the fact that the handicap team with LeRae and Ripley won, even though it was such staggering odds? What did you guys think?
Yeah, I was cool with it for the most part. Like, I figured they were going to win once they were down 2 anyway.
I liked the finish. I didn't like the logic behind it.
Why is that?
Because I don't want to believe for 1 minute that Candice LeRae, who got her ass beat for 20 minutes, and Rhea Ripley, who was already in a bad way, can overcome the odds against 4 women, including a woman that Triple H and company have pretty much booked to look invincible all year,
Mm-hmm.
and ended up winning in the main event the following night,
Mm-hmm.
but loses in a 4-on-2 effort at WarGames. I would have been okay with it if Regal would have brought out some replacements, to even the odds, and then Ripley's team won. But the fact that it was 4-on-2 and they still were able to win, to me, logically, it didn't make sense. Don't get me wrong, I liked the match a lot.
Oh yeah.
I liked the finish a lot.
Yeah.
But this is a finish that I would expect from something that would happen on Raw or SmackDown when I know that I should just be ignoring all logic from WWE programming pretty much nowadays. This isn't something that I would normally expect NXT to do, and I guess that's why I had an issue with it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not taking anything away from the match or the people in it or anything of the sort. It's just, y'all were getting your ass beat, and all of a sudden you're able to overcome 4-on-2 odds and still win. I don't know.
They were getting their ass beat at 3-on-2 even when Shayna was still in the cage. So
yeah, it was silly to me.
I did like the ending though when Ripley applied the handcuffs and the Kirifuda clutch and then uses the riptide through. Did she plant her through a chair? I can't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, riptide through 2 chairs.
Yeah, and obviously, what the fuck is on Impact now? You're gonna hear
Tim Burr.
You're gonna hear me say that a lot over the course of the next hour. What the fuck is on Impact right now? Some lumberjack with an axe handle is coming.
Yeah, his name is Tim Burr, and he's facing Gymnasium.
You were ahead of me a little bit then, apparently. But wow.
I just want to, jeez.
Wow, I'd love to be oh my God, gymnasium. And
Yeah, I'm
You
not
too
making
can
it. I'm
be
not.
a IPWF Impact wrestler.
oh my God, wearing the nut huggers.
I think I would be Jack Mehoff.
He's
Why the fuck not?
a grown man wearing tube socks and nut huggers to the ring.
This motherfucker's name is Gymnasium.
This is unbelievable.
Wow.
And I totally missed the name tag on this guy. I can't wait to hear what his name is.
Building.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Are you serious?
Bill Ding. I can't make this shit up. A construction worker by the name of Bill Ding.
Wow.
Seriously, NWA is not this cheesy or terrible. Oh my God, Ray. And now we got a race car driver named Ray. First name Ray, last name Strack. Racetrack.
Wow.
That makes Bob Holly's original gimmick look great.
Spark plug.
Oh, and they're facing the Horsemen. That's great.
Oh, the four women. Yeah, who is in that? Blanchard and Jordan Grace. Who are the other two girls?
Havoc, and I'm not sure who the other woman is.
Jesus Christ. Y'all both ahead of me. This fool's name is Racetrack.
Yes, it is. Now, I think they could do something in real life with those four women as the Rough Riders. Honestly, that's like the best thing going on this show right here.
What would your name be, JB?
Oh man, oh I'd have to think about it right now. But
What would yours be, Matt?
Bullshit.
asshole.
I think I'm gonna switch. I think I'm gonna switch from Jack Mehoff to Ball Sweat.
Where's who?
No, you gotta
I'm
take
waiting for who farted on here.
you gotta take one word and then be able to separate a first name out of it and and then have an absolutely ridiculous last name like Ray Strack.
Strack. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Why?
My first name's Jig and my last name is Alo.
Wow.
Oh, Matt goes, I wonder who this guy is. And right when he asked it, it came up. Bill Ding.
Bill Ding.
Oh, man, I'm crying over here.
So who is this? Hold up. Let me see. So we got Blanchard, Havoc.
I don't know who that other little...
Grace.
I don't know who that...
I don't know who the other one is.
I love Jordan Grace.
I'll check out their Twitter account and find out.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Havoc's, and Grace is...
Oh, that's my girl.
Grace is awesome. And of course, we all know Tessa's. Tessa is just plain awesome. She's gonna be the world champion here whenever that pay-per-view comes around. Next up, triple threat match between Dunn, Priest, and Dane. I think we all picked Dunn to win this one because it made the most sense of facing Cole on the big show, the Survivor Series.
It's whoever Alexia Nicole is. I've never even heard of her.
Yeah.
Has anybody here heard of Alexia Nicole?
No.
No, not at all. No.
Yeah, well,
I've never heard of Bill Ding either, but he brought his Norelco to the ring.
Yeah, but this is actually her official Twitter account. Like I don't know what they're calling her tonight, but yeah, apparently whoever Alexia Nicole is this character. So
seriously, I think they could do something with these ladies as the Rough Riders. That's probably about the only good thing to come out of this shit show tonight is those four women.
Jesus Christ.
Though I'd love to see a faction between...
That's all I can say is Jesus Christ.
I would love to see a faction with Timber and Racetrack and Building and Gymnasium. That would be the faction. I mean, that would probably push NWO for the best faction ever, right? What would you call those guys besides choppers?
I don't want to even talk about this nonsense.
Team 9 to 5.
Perfect. Team 9 to 5.
I can't.
Oh my God, this is just great.
Dude, like I said, I turned on my TV and I just said, "What the fuck is this?"
I can't. I'm not. No. I refuse to acknowledge this bullshit.
Which of the four guys, which one has the best name? You've got to pick one.
I like racetrack.
Yeah, that actually took some thinking there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, Gymnasium lost his hat. And he looks now he's fucking doing. Oh my God, this show is so. What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? What you guys think of? What did you guys think of the middle two matches of Takeover with the triple threat? Dunn winning that one, getting a shot at Adam Cole at Survivor Series, and Riddle against Balor.
That was a good match. I enjoyed the triple threat. Hard hitting. That shit. A lot of false endings or false pins.
Yeah, both matches were fine. To me, I felt neither match the outcome was in doubt.
No.
You know, at any point, I found myself a lot more paying attention to the triple threat than I did Balor and Riddle. I don't know why. Balor and Riddle didn't do it for me.
Yeah, it was.
That was the sleeper. That was the bathroom break match.
It was.
Which I hate to say that, but it just, I don't know. It didn't.
It didn't hit a gear. Much like the main event of Survivor Series, it just did not hit a gear.
I would agree with that. I thought the last two matches of Survivor Series fell flat.
Has Riddle ever used the V trigger before? I noticed that for the first time on Saturday. I'm like, oh, that's a V trigger. Oh. I don't know if Riddle's ever used that before.
Which one are you talking about? The V trigger against the ropes?
He hit.
Buddy Murphy used it like 3 times last night.
I'm talking about? Are you talking about Buddy Murphy used it 3 times because I was asking like the one where he grabs the arm and grabs 2 arms and uses the knee.
No, he just hit the knee to the face and then did that German suplex pin.
Oh, okay.
Not the ripcord knee. No, this was different.
Okay.
This was different. And obviously, looks like Balor using the 1916 as a finisher. Well, he finished Gargano on NXT.
Man, fuck that. It's Bloody Sunday.
Oh, look out. Racetrack's got the hot tag. My God, he's super kicking everybody. Look at Racetrack go. He's got a lot of gas in the tank. I bet you that's exactly what Josh Matthews is doing right now, don't you think?
I've never been happier to have a show on mute.
Josh Matthews has probably used the gas in the tank line.
I'm probably just gonna cut it off and watch it.
Oh my God, no! This is so bad it's good, man.
See, here's my thing, and here's why I have a main issue with this.
Well,
because I don't feel that this would be happening right now if NWA Powerrr didn't exist. And they could claim this as a quote unquote throwback show or whatever excuse they want to say. But to me,
this little girl strong as hell.
This show was not occurring if NWA Powerrr wasn't a thing.
No, exactly. And Racetrack,
and that's honestly why I have an issue with it.
Yeah. Racetrack is clearing house.
Racetrack just died, by the way.
Racetrack's already dead.
He's dead. He's dead. He blew a tire. Main event of the evening.
Are you sure you weren't on the creative team for this show, JB?
I wish.
You have a hell of a lot of puns right now.
They'll probably hire. I'll probably somebody's probably gonna listen to the podcast and I'll probably get a job offer.
Oh my God, they're having a body slam challenge.
You have a better chance working at McDonald's, dude.
Oh, is that Fallah Bah? No,
that's Congo Kong.
The other guy with man tits.
Abdullah the Butcher 6.0.
The men's, I think the men's. Granted, the women did a great job. WarGames. I think the men's WarGame match was my favorite of the evening, and I think you guys believe? Do you guys agree with me that basically this weekend belonged to Keith Lee?
Shit, the whole goddamn month belonged to Keith Lee. As many
Yeah.
times they didn't highlighted him on Raw and SmackDown.
Man, Rocket could be getting strapped up his ass pretty soon. After literally a 2-year wait. I mean, he's just been kind of holding steady for 2 years, and I think the feud with Dijakovic kind of helped it out a little bit, and then he just kind of took off. What was your guys' reaction? Did you guys have any inkling about Adam Cole ahead of time, or Adam Cole about Kevin Owens?
Mm-mm.
Man,
Me and Matt were literally talking about Dream.
yeah. I mean, obviously with Era attacking Owens on if Raw,
Yeah, I mean the pick, the thing made sense.
it did. It made a lot of sense. Yeah.
It was
I enjoyed the main event a lot.
Yeah,
I thought it was really good, and I think Champ and Adam Cole were fucking insane.
The fucking air raid off the top of the cage through two tables. Jesus Christ.
like I let Matt do that to me. You know, it's all about trust.
Uh,
So does anyone want to talk about Joey Janela trying to shoot a work angle on Twitter right now?
what's he doing?
God.
Didn't get on my flight for at AEW Wrestling Dynamite tonight. I'm not going. Nothing was addressed about the way I was eliminated from the match last week. I'm losing all the steam I created on my own through 14 years of hard work. Right these wrongs and answer the phone.
Wait, what?
You want me to read it again?
No, I'm on it. I'm just like, the fuck are you talking about, dude?
I don't know. I don't even remember the match he was in last week.
It was the Battle Royal.
Oh, he says how much I remember.
Is he basically putting up?
How did he get eliminated last week? Last I thought
Spears
he
hit him. Spears hit him with a chair.
Yeah.
Spears came out and hit him with a chair. Spears wasn't even in the match.
People get eliminated from battle royals all the time with people that aren't involved.
Yeah. Well, is he like kayfabe this, trying to get something?
I'm sure this is kayfabe. There's no way this is real.
Yeah, he's trying to get like a lights out match with Sean Spears, I bet.
Oh God, no.
It's Janela.
You know what? That might actually work because Janela can actually get a win.
It's Janela. I don't know. Dillinger's on quite the roll right now, though. Or Dillinger. Spears.
Did you call him Dillinger?
I did that last week, too, I think. You know.
You know what the answer is? Bailey.
That's the answer? What's the question?
Just Bailey.
I think the answer is racetrack. Oh, I bet. What's Brian Cage's name? I just flipped it back over. Apparently, Brian Cage is from Canada in this federation.
Mr. Atlantis. Does he have swole on his trunks?
I don't know. I'm ahead, and
God.
I'm at Brian Cage wearing all sorts of Canada stuff.
Is Brian Cage really from Canada?
I don't think so. Who was that guy? Who was the manager guy from Team Canada? Who was that guy's name again? He was kind of Scott D'Amore. Yeah.
Who's working for the company right now?
Yeah.
Muscles McGee. That is my new name.
Is that the name?
Yes, Muscles McGee. That is my new alias.
God.
Brian Cage is out of California. Chico.
Team Canada. Muscles McGee.
That's quite the innovative name there. That's no racetrack, but
I actually like Muscles McGee.
I really want to sit in. I really wanted to sit in on this creative meeting here.
There was a lot of weed and alcohol involved.
How long did it take them to come up with those four names?
The flag upside down.
How long did it take to come up with those four names? Timber.
Wow.
He looked at the flag. He knew he was holding it upside down. He was
Muscles.
He was
Muscles
ribbing
McGee.
Demore right there.
Muscles freaking McGee.
Man, it's hard to get on track with all this shit on Impact tonight.
Look, I think our shows are at its best when they're off the rails anyway.
Yeah, then Janela came in, so we got all sorts. Last week it was Cornette being racist, so I got more on that in the headlines today.
Those are usually the best shows when we're just shooting the shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, now that we're on a break here with whatever the hell Impact's doing tonight.
Muscles McGee.
God, that pop for KO was just fucking huge. I loved it. He was wearing his original merch.
Yeah, the original Kevin Owens NXT shirt.
I got it at home here.
Yep, so do I.
The original did not have the NXT logo on the back, so makes me wonder if they're going to put that back out on the shop.
I want a Muscles McGee shirt.
I want a racetrack shirt.
Are you sure the original Kevin Owens shirt didn't have the NXT thing on the back?
It did. It definitely did.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it does, because I'm pretty sure I own it.
Mine didn't. It was just nothing on the back.
That's because your shirt said KD.
Oh. I got the rip-off. No, mine does not have the NXT logo on the back.
Now I'm getting up right now.
I thought it actually did.
I'm getting up right now to find my shirt.
Mine did not. I tell you this much, mine did not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the pre-order.
I am super curious now.
All right, we'll see what Matt said. I know for a fact mine doesn't because I just looked at it.
I have so many fucking wrestling shirts.
Is there no appropriate commercial for this Impact show than Frank Thomas and Eugenics?
You too can get your. Never mind. Let me behave.
Blue Chew!
Oh my god. I still can't get that 8-man tag out of my head with those fucking 4 jobbers. So team back on track here. Team Ciampa of course gets the win after that fucking nasty ass air raid crash through the top of the cage, through tables.
Yeah, my Kevin Owens shirt has the NXT logo on the back.
Yeah,
told you he has a KD shirt.
I know mine does not have it on the back, so
that's really weird.
I wonder if it's based on when we bought them.
I bought mine as soon as it came out.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't know. Maybe you got a manufacturer's deep print.
Hey, I got a rare one.
Some bitch.
WarGames made a lot of sense.
WarGames!
Ciampa pinning Cole, Rhea pinning Baszler. I fully expect Rhea to get the title from Baszler, but
oh yes, for sure.
That's freaking automatic.
Do you think Ciampa gets it back from Cole or not yet? You think Cole keeps it for a while?
I think giving it to Ciampa makes sense if you're going to put Balor back in the title picture.
Yep. Yes, because Daddy's home.
Daddy is home.
Oh God, no. Tommy, no.
Oh, what? Oh.
Tommy, no.
I'm not there yet. I'm still on commercial.
I'm not there yet either.
You're behind me, so. He's wearing a Ribera Steakhouse jacket. I saw the picture of this on Twitter. Yeah, I saw a picture of him wearing that jacket on Twitter. I think Bully Ray called him out or something.
Oh, God. Come on, commercials.
Like, I freaking know when he just sees it. Oh, my God.
Come on, commercials.
It's insane.
It's so hard.
If you didn't watch the kickoff show on SummerSlam, you didn't miss much on the tag one, and the cruiserweight one was kind of a letdown as well, a triple threat with Kalisto and Tozawa. But the tag team champions...
You didn't like the triple threat? I thought it was good.
I was...
I thought the Battle Royal was lame, but I actually liked the Leo Rush match. I don't...
Yeah, I don't know. I never got it. I just couldn't get into it.
Get the fuck out of here. Really?
The tag team match was pretty damn good though.
I want that jacket.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, we all would love to have the jacket. I hate that they're doing stuff that happened on quote unquote last week when last week never existed. Like, they literally taped segments just so they could say it was like last week.
Yeah. Moose looks like he's from Run DMC.
Oh, there's 1 inch herself.
Mmm.
Kiera Hogan, Joey Ryan in a cockpit.
The cockpit.
I'm not even exaggerating.
I'm just getting excited just to see Kiera Hogan.
And Joey
in a stewardess uniform.
Oh my god!
And it's so badly produced, you can see through Joey Ryan's suit in the blue screen. Of course he's in the cockpit. I mean, come on.
Oh, I have those pair of shoes that Moose has on. I have those pair of Jordans.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at Kiera Hogan. Yes, Jesus.
Yeah, we lost.
Amen.
We lost Daryl for the rest of the show.
Amen.
Hashtag 1 inch.
It ain't 1 inch right now.
Oh God, what's he doing while we record? Yeah. So I mean, the tag team, the tag title triple threat, that probably should have been on the main show. But again, like what are we gonna boot off of there? To be honest, there's probably no room to boot anything off of there, is there?
Kiera Hogan song.
This is unbelievable.
What's unbelievable is they keep spinning around constantly in the cockpit.
I don't care how we're spinning around the cockpit. She can. Never mind.
Wow. Wow.
Now we're zooming in on the cockpit.
Oh, now they're fighting on the green screen.
Come on. I wish Kiera would look at me like that.
Offer you a drink?
Yeah, or a couple.
And there goes the green screen. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I'm fucking speechless, guys.
I'm trying to figure out why she has a tray with 3 empty ass glasses on there.
I don't know.
Okay.
I quit trying to make sense of this show when I saw a racetrack.
This is the best part of the show.
So as we had mentioned, with the help of...
Oh, what the fuck? Why are they zooming out? Why are they zooming in?
I don't know. So as we mentioned,
He's so upset right now.
With the odd help of Candice LeRae and Io Shirai, Rhea Ripley eliminates Sasha Banks to win for Team NXT. I thought Rhea and Sasha had a pretty good final 2 there at the end of that women's 5v5 match, don't you think?
I don't know.
How dare him hit Kiera Hogan?
As far as I'm concerned with the opening match, I thought the opening match was great. I don't feel they needed to bring LeRae and Shirai back out. I feel like it would have been more impactful to just let Rhea win clean.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
those guys have been feuding for months now.
Yeah, and Shirai and Candice are besties.
And
now
they run
helping.
down to the ring together. When they were
Yeah,
running
side
down
by side, bosom buddies.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Vince probably hasn't even watched the show. Hey, you two are on NXT. Run down together. Vince, they're like been in a blood feud for the past 6 months. I don't care. They're going down to run down the. Okay, Vince. And of course, Seth Rollins questioning Kevin Owens' allegiance after he was on Team NXT the night before. But Kevin with a great comeback. Gee, do I have to remind you of your history? One of the matches I was looking forward to the most was the secondary titles match between AJ Styles, Roddy Strong, and Shinsuke Nakamura. These guys did not disappoint. Were you guys surprised Roddy came out with a victory, though?
I was going to ask, did anybody on the planet predict that finish?
What did I send you immediately after that match?
Dude, I'm telling you, if people would have bet on Roddy on the betting sites over the weekend, they'd have made a ton of money.
Yeah, I picked Knock, and didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I picked Styles.
Yeah,
we both picked AJ.
Yeah. And Roddy with the most Roddy triple threat win because he did that with the North American title triple threat they had on NXT not a couple of months ago where he kind of snuck in and got the pinfall. So pretty unique there. And hell, man, I was surprised all that. What do you remember? What he was the odds were on Roddy, Matt?
It was definitely a couple $100 on a $100 bet. So
at this point, NXT's got 3 wins to 1 for Raw and 1 for SmackDown. Probably. Would you guys say Cole and Dunn might have been the match of the night, which is kind of funny?
Yes.
Which is kind of
fun. Down.
NXT Championship on a WWE pay-per-view show, and Adam Cole and Pete Dunne are the match of the night. Ha ha ha! Suck it, Vince. Outside of the red light, I really enjoyed Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan, especially Bryan bringing back the yes. I mean, that just brought the crowd into it. That run by Bryan was very exciting. Do you guys agree?
Si, senor.
I'm sick of the red light.
Everybody's sick of it.
I liked the match a lot.
Are you not sick of it?
I guess my main holdback on the match was that just I knew there was no chance Bryan was winning.
No.
So it was just kind of like I was just waiting for the finish, and I hate when I get a pay-per-view match where I'm just waiting for the finish. I feel it's what I had with Riddle and Balor the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought there was no way in hell that Riddle was gonna beat him, so I was just waiting for Balor to win. And for this match, I was just waiting on the Fiend to beat Bryan. That kind of stuff for me is fine on the weekly television show. But when they get to the pay-per-view, I want to feel like I don't know who's going to win the match. I want to get invested in the story. And when I feel like it's a foregone conclusion before the bell even rings, I don't know. I find myself having a difficulty to get behind it.
It feels like AEW does a good job of that, where you don't know who's going to win.
I would agree with that
on a lot of their stuff.
Except for the Battle Royal last week. I knew who was going to win that.
We all knew who was going to win that shit.
Yeah.
That was very obvious to me. Once I saw the 12 competitors, I'm like, yep, MJF and Adam Page.
Yeah.
I didn't even say because I don't want to call it other companies for it and say that AEW doesn't when they totally did it. They totally did it just last week.
And
it was on a weekly television show, which I can accept a lot more than a pay-per-view.
Yeah, and then
you see the shit on the TV right now?
Yeah, I'm not even.
Oh my god.
They were showing
was
stuff
that a
from
fireball?
Yeah. And DDP is going to present the rings. That basically tells you MJF's going to win. DDP has to a friend of Cody's has to present the ring to MJF, and then MJF's going to beat down DDP. I mean, that's obvious, right, guys?
Yeah, I would imagine Wardrow's going to interfere and help MJF beat Page.
And then they'll beat down DDP, and piss off Cody some more. So.
And I was very hoping we would see Marty next week, but apparently that dumbass took a bunch of money to do Final Battle. So
When
I
is
guess
Final Battle?
I have to wait a couple more weeks, like I think December 13th or something like that.
Yeah, I can't believe he did that.
Yeah, December 13th.
The men's.
So the absolute earliest we could see Marty on AEW TV, I would imagine, would be December 18th, because they're not going to do a Christmas episode. And so, and if they don't do it on the 18th, the earliest we're going to see him is on the January 1st show.
Yeah, that's what I was exactly about to say. They're going to do.
I bet they're saving. I bet they're saving him for that.
Yep, that's only right.
And so, based on the timing, they were like, "Okay, Marty, take some more money from that dipshit Joe Koff, and we'll see you first of the year."
Fuck that company.
By God,
Marty, take my money. They're mad at me.
I think Stan Hansen just came out. Oh no, it's Cowboy Colt McCoy.
Cowboy Colt McCoy. Doesn't he play for the Redskins?
I thought so, but I guess not. No, he brings a bottle of bottle of chew spit to the ring, and yeah.
Who the fuck is this?
Maybe it's
Gama Singh?
Is that James Storm coming to the ring?
Sorry about your damn luck.
Oh my God.
What does this T-shirt say? Karachi what?
Drew Hachi?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, basically. The men's traditional elimination match, I thought it was a really good match. Probably the second best match on the night.
It was.
Behind Cole and Dunn. And, of course, as we mentioned earlier, Keith Lee is on a roll. Him and Roman had a great final two. I was surprised all as hell that it came down to Roman Reigns and Keith Lee.
I'm not.
I was.
I figured Ciampa.
Yeah, I definitely thought Ciampa had a more likelihood of being there in the end than Lee.
And
The only reason I say that because Ciampa ended Takeover.
Yeah. Well, on top of that, plus Lee eliminated Seth Rollins, and it wasn't Reigns that eliminated Rollins, so it was pretty crazy.
Here comes that rocket.
Roman gets the win for Team SmackDown, as on Impact apparently we have a blindfold. We have a blindfold match here.
Shades of Jake the Snake Roberts and the Monterey Martel. Yep.
Oh boy. Rey Mysterio, Brock Lesnar. We were all hoping Rey would get the win. Unfortunately, he did not. But pretty cool 619 spot with his son Dominic, wasn't it?
I was gonna bet on that match that weekend. I'm so glad I didn't.
I thought.
I'm gonna start betting on matches like Matt.
I thought
I was about to.
I thought when Rey covered him and Dominic was on top of Rey, I thought that was the win. And then I knew, and then when Lesnar kicked out, I'm like, yep, they're fucked.
Game over.
Saturday night, Mysterio was like a plus $400 underdog, so a $100 bet was gonna net you an additional $400 in winnings. And I'm like, man, I should fucking take this bet right now, and I didn't.
Thank
then
God.
I watched, thank God.
Yeah.
And then I watched on Sunday the odds shrink all the way down to like plus 110. Like closer to the time of the show, and I'm like, all right, bets are coming in for Mysterio, and this is gonna flip. And then he fucking lost.
Booyaka.
And then
fucking garbage.
As we mentioned, the main event, Becky Lynch, Bayley, Shayna Baszler just did not get into gear.
I don't know what happened.
It was the tail end of a 6-hour show. You know.
Well, no, you would expected after the men's match, you wanted to follow that.
Yeah.
I mean, it had possibility too, but I doubt it was.
It was cool that it was the main event, putting those women in the main event, but the match just did not take off. It was like a 20-minute match.
Yeah.
I don't know what the issue was. I don't feel it ever kicked out of first gear. It certainly didn't get in the full gear.
There it was. I knew it was coming somewhere.
Oh, that dirty cheater Singh, he took off the blindfold when the ref wasn't looking.
I got to touch on something, and I told you guys I was going to touch on it. So, What was you guys' honest vote of Takeover? What grade did you give Takeover,
I gave it an A.
Mr. Black?
Takeover. I would give it an A.
For the one slack dick jobber who gave it a D and F, I swear to God, I hope you walk into traffic and get hit by a Geo Metro.
I told Daryl that happens all the time, but
That's what I
know.
told him too.
Oh,
Because I was in the car. I was in the car with him on the way home, and I was
This
like, "Dude, we have over 30 votes, and everything's an A right now." And you were like, "I'm not surprised." I'm like, "Well, dude, there's always at least one asshole that rates D or F for no fucking reason, even if the show is great." And of course, we got one asshole.
thanks
asshole.
thanks to everybody that voted.
Except for the one that voted D and F.
Yeah,
I bet you it was Mark.
everybody.
Was it you, Marcho? Admit it if it was. I want to know.
Slap dick jobber.
I would totally laugh if it was him. If he just rates all the pay-per-views DF.
92% rated it an A, 5% a B, and 3% a D or F. And
Who rated it a B?
I can understand a B.
Survivor Series, 58% a B, 33% C, and 8% D or F. Nobody gave it an A.
I gave it a B.
Yeah, I gave it a B too. And
But I would say Survivor Series was a solid C plus to a B minus.
the elephant in the room I did not get to mention yet was the fact that at the NXT Championship match, Mauro Ranallo did not call the match. It was Michael Cole in there with Beth Phoenix and Nigel McGuinness.
Oh, we about to talk about this now?
Yeah, and
Michael, about Captain Dick said cocksucker.
And Michael Cole
Get him, Matt. Get him.
And Michael Cole said, hold on. Michael Cole says Mauro Ranallo blew his voice out and from all the excitement of NXT WarGames, so he cannot be on there. Man, when Cole's delivering that line, look at Nigel and look how uncomfortable he is. And
I don't know, Michael.
Alex Pawlowski on Twitter from Fightful at Alex Sour Graps says Mauro Ranallo blew his voice out as a real weird way of saying Corey Graves is a dick. And that tweet took off big time. So what are we talking about? We're talking about Corey Graves tweeting during NXT TakeOver WarGames. Couple of main tweets. Just for the record, guys, I know you wouldn't know it, but there's actually a WWE Hall of Famer and a former Ring of Honor champion on commentary. I imagine they have a lot to offer. And then he also mentioned about somebody mentioned about all his rap references. It's funny. This guy, Corey doesn't even know what he's talking about. This guy that he replied to, this guy was complaining about all the Chicago rap references that Mauro... No, Mauro referenced Outkast, and last time I looked, they were from Atlanta, not Chicago.
He referenced also Travis Scott with the flyers in the room talking about Swerve.
And he's not
he's from Houston. And he's from Houston. Fucking Corey Graves is just mad because Mauro Ranallo's been on more fucking takeovers than his dumb ass.
And, of course, Mauro...
Graves is just mad that people actually used to enjoy his commentary before he got oversaturated and shitty.
Yeah.
And now nobody fucking wants to hear his ass anymore.
Oh,
Nobody wants to listen to his shitty podcast. Nobody wants to fucking listen to him on SmackDown. He has become a bad parody of Bobby Heenan, and he fucking sucks.
The best part about all this is Frank Shamrock's answer to Corey Graves. He posted just a picture of a quote. Social media has made too many of you comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the mouth for it. I would love to see.
Yeah, but Frank Shamrock sent that to Corey because Corey sent that exact tweet out earlier in that day.
Did he? Oh man.
Yes. So he was like pot meet kettle.
Yeah.
Corey was being a fucking hypocrite. And I wish Mauro would have fucking found Corey that weekend, and I wish he had punched his fucking face in.
Yeah.
I'd do it. Hold up. Is Big Mike Elgin part of the Bolsheviks now?
You're way behind.
I am.
Yeah,
I just saw Scott D'Amore before the commercial break, and I was just like, whatever.
Yeah, I saw some.
I'm not even gonna bring him up.
So, and obviously Morrow has battled with depression. He deleted his Twitter. I don't even know if it's back up yet.
It's not, and he even tweeted Saturday afternoon that he was having a bad bout of depression and anxiety going into that show, and he was just hoping that he could get through it and do things to the best of his ability.
Yeah.
And he killed it.
Yeah, and he did.
Yeah.
And that little fucker, wants to be a spineless little fucking shithead.
Yeah.
When he wants to whine and cry about people lambasting him on Twitter, and then he goes and does the same thing to other people. He's a fucking hypocrite.
And this is all coming off of when I made a couple of drives out of town this past week, and on those drives I was listening to the audiobook version of Justin Roberts' book, and I got to the JBL parts, and it's like,
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like,
Here's the thing. It's one thing where you're in certain environments where hazing or picking on people is normal. I mean, this day and age, you really can't do it. And it's one thing, like, let's just say, for instance, us three. I pick at JB picks at Matt comes at me, and it's a cycle. But we know at the end of the day, it's harmless.
Yeah.
But when you pick on somebody who has a notable mental illness, and, the things that the when he's announcing a takeover or a regular NXT show, you want to fuck around and take the one thing that makes him smile, or one thing that makes him happy, and one thing that takes his mind off of the fucked up thoughts that goes on in his head, and you make you make light of it, make a joke out of it. You're a piece of fucking shit.
Yeah. I mean, and nobody here is. I've not seen a single person defend or be happy with Graves. Apparently, behind the scenes, Vince was very upset with Graves in regards to this.
He should, rightfully so, because at the end of the day, think about it. Out of all three shows, and you could probably include the UK, Mauro Ranallo is probably the best play-by-play guy they have.
Yeah. It was sad incident.
And I'm honestly, I'm super worried he's not going to be on NXT tomorrow night.
He may not be.
I wouldn't want to, honestly, if I were to see Corey Graves,
that's my main worry. If he's not there, I'm worried he might not be back.
You can't do shit like that and expect people to just accept what you got to say. And it's tell all end all. No, it don't work like that, man. Like, I pray to God that he's getting himself together and getting himself in the right headspace to be on NXT tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean,
I really hope he is. I'm going to be very disappointed if he's not on that show.
Yeah.
No, I promise you, don't be surprised if it's a big backlash if you see a lot of backlash on social media because of it.
Look, I'm telling you right now, you think the backlash to Graves on Twitter right now is bad? Wait till tomorrow. If Mara's not on,
it's going to be
on
massive
NXT tomorrow night.
It's going to be massive.
Just name another play-by-play guy or commentator in the history. You could probably say Bobby Heenan with the Weasel chant that has their own chant by the crowd. Usually you see wrestlers, burn it down or yes, 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 or, Ric Flair's woo. But since Bobby Heenan with the Weasel chant, name somebody else that has that type of accord with the fans to even have their own chant. Every takeover you go to, you hear the Mamma Mia chant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That should say it. That's enough. Ain't nobody saying nothing about no Corey Graves or chanting Graves. No, if anything, they should be chanting "fuck you."
Yeah.
Slap dick.
Oh, it's gonna intensify if Morrow's not on NXT tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm already annoyed at the fact that I'm sure Graves is gonna run his mouth on his shitty fucking podcast tomorrow.
I wish he had a call-in number or an email bag.
He ain't got the balls to do that.
Oh no.
He has balls.
He might have. He would do an email bag because he wouldn't have to
Regan
actually
them.
Speak back and forth with somebody. but he ain't gonna fucking. He wouldn't have the balls to take on somebody over the phone, especially somebody in person.
Yeah.
He's a spineless little piece of shit that cheats on his fucking wife with a fucking Carmella and tries to act like, oh, this didn't happen until after we got a divorce. Shut up, Corey.
Yeah.
You're full of shit. You know, he's a slimy fucking human being. Like, look, there's a reason why CM Punk stopped associating with him. It had nothing to do with the fact that Corey Graves still worked for the WWF. It's just that Corey Graves is a fucking piece of shit.
I loved whatever tweet from last week about that with Punk and Graves. I can't remember how it was worded, but it was like Punk definitely made the right life choice there. So it was not even that. It was.
I used to defend Corey Graves. Like even when Matt,
he was
tremendous.
He was tremendous, and then he got a big head, and then the true colors showed once he got cocky.
Dude's ego blew up when he got Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
That's when it fucking happened. When he was just on one show, and he was, I guess, pretending to be humble. He was an entertaining person. When he got both shows and his ego blew up, we got to see the real fucking Corey Graves.
Yeah, he feels like he can't do any wrong. Vince ain't gonna touch him, and he's like one of Vince's boys now, so he can act like a douche like JBL. So, is Josh Matthews drinking piss?
Downtown Daddy Brown.
Oh my God, I think that's the best name.
Daryl will have to look at when you see Josh and Cyrus on camera. It looks like Josh Matthews has a glass of piss he's drinking.
Wow.
Oh, Willie Mack. Downtown Daddy Brown. I like that.
Downtown Daddy Brown.
That could be a gimmick. That could be a gimmick, man.
That could be my porn name.
Yeah, unfortunately, yours is 1 inch for the rest of your life. So.
That's what she said.
Did she? Because that's embarrassing.
Willie Mack. Willie Mack's awesome. I like Willie Mack.
Downtown Daddy Brown.
I can't wait to see who. Oh God.
All right, don't spoil it. It's coming. I'll spoil it for Daryl though. It's because Daryl's like.
What the fuck does Cyrus have on?
A wig? I don't know. That might not be a wig. I don't know.
Oh my God!
They're taking a dig at Jim Cornette.
They have a half-eaten biscuit on the damn announcer's table.
Oh, that's not the best of it. Julian Cumberbund. Jim Cornette just came out. Who is that? Is that? Oh, it's Sammy Callahan. Oh my God. That is fucking hilarious.
Downtown Daddy Brown.
That is.
You know who he reminds me of? Remember when he reminds me of like JYD, like early AWA JYD.
Yeah, I can see it.
With the tank top and the jeans, and the way he's like hyping up the crowd.
What I can't unsee right now is Sammy Callahan as Jim Cornette.
I love Sammy Callahan.
I do too, and this is fucking.
Yeah, he's doing the he's doing the JYD dance.
Yeah, he was totally doing the JYD dance.
Julian Cumberbund.
Jesus.
I wonder what what the name was for the Cornette character.
Are you serious?
I think Daryl just saw the Jim Cornette character.
Yep.
The tennis racket is hilarious.
And I'm telling you right now, we can say whatever we want about this episode of Impact or IPWF or whatever the fuck they want to call it.
We're talking about it.
But it's getting more talk on our show than Impact's probably gotten in the last year. So, congratulations, Impact. If that's what you wanted. You wanted people talking about your ridiculousness. Well, mission fucking accomplished.
I'm trying to see if there's a name. I'm
trying to Sammy Callahan is hilarious.
I'm trying to see if they got a name for Sammy Callahan on Twitter here, but I haven't seen it yet. Monday Night Raw this week started off with Town Hall meeting because, Raw was the short end of the stick. Granted, SmackDown wasn't much better as it was 4. NXT scored 4. SmackDown scored 2 wins, and Raw only got the 1 win. You guys weren't surprised that NXT took the night, right?
Nope.
Yeah. I figured Raw would get the shaft just because of the fact of, well, SmackDown now on Fox, and NXT's now on the hot brand on cable for them, and
Well, the thing is, like, this was a blatant advertisement for, oh my god, watch our show on Wednesday.
yeah, exactly.
That's all it was. Like, let's be fucking
Don't
real.
watch AEW, watch us.
They're clearly coming towards a Rollins heel turn now, don't you think?
It's so forced.
We're getting the Shield 2.0 by the end of the year
With
with
Akam
Rollins
and Razor.
and AOP.
Yeah.
So fucking obvious.
No, it won't be the Shield 2.0. It'll be him with bigger J&Js.
Yeah, but you got to keep in mind what did the AOP wear in NXT?
Mm-hmm. Same thing the show wore.
That they're
Yeah, but
out of nowhere not wearing right now.
yeah, I was gonna say AOP's not wearing that to the ring right now.
Yeah, but they were wearing it before they got taken off TV when one of the guys got hurt.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden they're not wearing it.
Yep, they're showing the man boobs.
Yeah, they're waiting to put them back in that gear for when they reform the Shield with Rollins.
They're in a little better
I
shape
guarantee
though
fucking to you that's what they're gonna do.
They're in a little better shape than the man boobs we saw on IPWF there a minute ago.
Wow.
So everybody walks out on Seth Rollins except KO, who gave him a stunner to a nice pop.
Stunner!
I think everybody should have gotten in the ring and just beat the shit out of them, honestly.
That's not nice.
Because that probably
Charlotte
would have been the
included.
biggest pop of the night.
Charlotte included.
Oh, no, everybody should have gotten in the ring. Everybody should have gotten in the ring and just beat the shit out of Rollins. Because he's talking about how everybody dropped the ball. Hey, motherfucker, you lost to Keith Lee.
Yeah.
Like, so what the fuck, who gives you the right to stand out there and say anything? Honestly, if anybody should have been in the town hall yelling at everybody, it should have been the Viking Raiders.
Yeah.
Very true.
Because at least they won their fucking match.
Yeah, they
True.
only win. This Lashley and Rusev thing will not end, but I was pretty.
What did I tell you last week?
I was pretty entertained with Rusev going nuts in the handcuffs though, and beating the fuck out of Lashley and kicking over the big old metal structure on him. So I was entertained by that, but Jesus Christ, can we just get this thing to end?
What did I tell you last week, JB? We will not talk about that shit no more on
Well,
the damn show.
Tough shit.
I will say it was the most entertaining segment they've done.
It was a good segment,
since
so
it started.
yeah. And Lana just re-signed with the company.
Unfortunately,
that came out today. AOP killed Ryder and Hawkins. Andrade killed.
Rusev should leave anyway.
Hey, Matt Hardy, welcome back. Can you please go to AEW?
Dude, he's only back on TV because the Free the Delete is picking up steam, and WWE's trying to douse it before his contract's up.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the only reason they brought him back to TV.
Have you ever seen such a great gimmick get neutered in your life?
They just signed that man in Orlando just because of how good it was.
It was like, Jesus Christ. I mean, that was the best thing going in wrestling was broken Matt Hardy, and WWE just neutered the fuck out of it.
Well, I look forward to seeing what he does with it in AEW next year.
Oh well, the broken gimmick is his, so there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's gonna.
Have you guys been watching the Free the Delete series?
I have not. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my god, dude, they're hysterical.
Is it basically?
They're like 2 or 3 minute episodes, and it's Matt Hardy's broken brilliance trying to re-emerge from his body.
Is it basically him saying I'm one out?
No, they're all like vignette episodes at like the Hardy compound.
Mm.
No, none of them are saying he wants out. He's telling a story about the broken brilliance coming back, about broken Matt Hardy returning. You know, but I mean, obviously, it's gonna play out until March when his contract is up.
Yeah.
But due to the fact that this stuff is picking up steam and popularity on social media, they brought him back on TV to fucking job him out until his contract's up. Because they were more than content to just let him sit at home and do nothing until this show started. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it was definitely a big surprise. But then he takes the JOB to Buddy Murphy, and then Buddy Murphy's wanting to pick a fight with Aleister Black.
I want to pick a fight with Corey Graves.
Yeah, yeah. There's a long line for that one. Speaking of a long line of gentlemen that want a shot at AJ Styles because the OC beat up Humberto Carrillo, who was supposed to take on Styles for the U.S. title. So then Randy,
That's fucking funny.
what? What's that, Matt?
You wouldn't fucking hit in the crowd from
Oh, I see.
From
Old
downtown Daddy Brown.
That's funny. Yeah, dude, you still are shirtless.
Okay, that's the funniest thing I've seen all night.
They starting to chant. Oh my God, who is that guy in real life? By the way,
I can't remember his name. I know exactly who it is, but I can't remember his name. I'm blanking right now. Let me see if it's on.
Daddy found him.
Let me see if it's on Impact Wrestling's Twitter right now.
So
I know exactly who it is. I just can't fucking remember his fucking name.
Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre.
Oh, it's Ethan Page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all ego Ethan Page.
Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Rey Mysterio, Ricochet all come out to make claim for the U.S. title. So Ricochet says, "Hey, let's do a four-way here, and winner gets AJ right away." So Rey gets that. And are you surprised with Rey Mysterio becoming the new United States champion? Is it a kind of a consolation prize for having such a good feud with Lesnar?
Booyaka.
You like the fact that he's U.S. champ?
Eh.
Looks like we're getting an Orton Styles feud down the line, huh?
I'd pay to see that.
Yeah, it's clearly where we're going.
So is Orton babyface now?
For now, it seems.
Yeah, that's what the voice in his head is telling him.
Yeah. Dominic comes down to celebrate with Rey after his big title win there.
God, I want to reply to this tweet so bad, but I don't want to be an asshole.
Who's?
My friend Chris Danker, the WWE Games guy.
Oh, yeah.
WWE's community guy, tweeted, "Turkey sucks and it has no right to be a main dish on any meal regardless of the day, but y'all not ready to have that conversation." To which I want to reply, says the guy who advertises DiGiorno pizza.
Hey, first of all,
because DiGiorno pizza is garbage.
It's like all dough.
It's the worst frozen pizza on the market.
Yeah,
Tombstone. You can't sit here and bury turkey when you're taking DiGiorno's money to advertise the shittiest frozen pizza on the planet. Sorry, pal. I'm just saying.
By the way, Sami Callihan's name is Sonny Sanders. I thought they were gonna take some kind of dig at Cornette with the name, but like call him Corny something, you know. That would have been great. See, I should have been on the creative team for this show.
No, because if you call any name too close to it, you run the chance of getting sued. Yeah.
Oh well. Charlotte Flair and Asuka had a hell of a match. I'm getting tired of the green mist. So I mean, it's great if you use it every once in a while.
Wait, hold on. You're not tired of the red light, but you're tired of the green mist?
It's being used every
Shut up, JB.
It's being used every fucking match.
Yeah, so's the red light for the fucking Fiend.
Yes.
I'd rather see the fucking mist every match than see the fucking red light.
I'm tired of both. I said I was tired of the red light. I hated the red light from the beginning.
Wait, was it Daryl that liked the red light then?
Fuck no. The only reason I liked it
on the show earlier in this episode said they liked that shitty ass red light.
The red light for me is for Mr. Nasty Time.
That's what you're thinking of. You're thinking of last week when he talked about Mr. Nasty Time. You're probably thinking of that.
Yeah, that's the only time I like the red light. Mr. Nasty Time is the red light special.
No, the green mist should be used at key moments, not every fucking match, but in key moments.
Look, as long as Asuka's winning matches, I don't give a fuck how she's doing it.
Hey, she beat Charlotte Flair. That says something. So that you know what that says? That says Charlotte and a partner is going to beat her insane for the titles very soon. Guarantee it.
What a waste.
Yes,
of fucking titles, though.
Another title reign for Miss Flair.
And how much mist is in there? Jesus Christ! Like
It's a capsule.
It's like a gallon of mist, and she's holding in
Yeah,
there.
like all her boobs were like covered in green mist.
And her hair, and her face, her boobs, and her
Charlie
boobs.
was just auditioning for the She-Hulk Disney Plus show. That's all.
There you
There
go.
it is.
That's all this is.
There
Smart.
it is.
It's clever WWE marketing synergy. They want her to be She-Hulk.
I still don't know what the fuck they're doing with Eric Rowan.
I wish we didn't know what they were doing with Eric Rowan. I wish he wasn't on my television.
And
I know what's in the cage. I know what's in the
Unless
cage.
Eric Rowan is tagging with Luke Harper, I don't want to see Eric Rowan.
I know what's in the cage.
Baby Yoda.
It's a cockroach.
a New York size
Cockroach.
New York size cockroach.
It's
I figured
it's a Harlem sewer rat.
It's
from
Mercy
Bad
it's
Brown's
Mercy
Neighborhood.
it's Mercy the Buzzard.
Oh my god.
And in the main event, KO wins by DQ when AOP beats the shit out of him, but they only look at Seth Rollins. Yep. There you go. There's your trio of with Seth's heel turn complete.
Sierra Hotel India Tango shit.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Let's talk about the real NWA, not what we got on Access TV right now. But this is the main event, by the way. This Cumberbund and Daddy
Cumber Nuts and Daddy
and Sonny Sanders, aka Jim Cornette, dude. I mean, seriously, that Callahan does a good job of pulling off Cornette there. Just as long as he doesn't make any racist jokes about fried
chickens
chicken
in Ethiopia.
Yeah. Oh, that was a hunger joke, not a racist joke.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. That's exactly what he said.
Okay. Yeah, and
apparently there were clips from him doing the exact same joke for WWF in 1994.
Oh yeah, he said that joke. He's done that joke hundreds of times.
Yeah, and 1 inch is not a dick joke.
Yeah. NWA Powerrr. Nick Aldis putting over Trevor Murdoch, which led to their match. Where Cornette said the now infamous phrase. Yeah, you could. It's so funny. I watched Power after we recorded last Tuesday, and you could see there was like just a lull of no commentary, and then you could hear the last syllable of Ethiopia before they got back into the commentary. That's kind of how they edited it. Wow. Yeah. Apparently, the Rock and Roll Express are going to challenge the Wild Cards for the NWA Tag Team titles. I think they are 8-time NWA Tag Champions.
I think they're 9-time.
I think the most over thing on NWA right now is the question mark, Matt.
So ridiculous.
Did he hit him
Oh
with the
my
tennis
god, there's a
racket?
new IPWF champion.
Oh, that was for the champion, huh? There's a guy
He hit
in
him with the tennis racket? Oh, wow.
Willie Mack is champion. I mean, Daddy. What was his name? Daddy Downtown.
Big Daddy Slapnut.
Oh my God.
The Cult of Impact.
Oh my God! It's racetrack. Oh, I thought he was attacking Daddy, but no, they're celebrating.
It's a celebration.
Racetrack and gymnasium come to raise Daddy's hand.
Where's Bill Ding?
He's out there.
He's out there.
Oh, there he is.
There's Tim Burr. Oh my God. I don't know what we're watching.
What in the fuck? Really?
Why is there a dude with a bunch of pizzas?
Hey, why did Moose come out there just shaking his hands like, what the fuck? Wow.
Yeah, we've said that. There's Tommy.
You watched it. You can't unwatch it.
I want to.
But you can't.
My God.
What the hell is Moose doing?
Back to
Who the fuck has all them damn pizzas?
That's what I just asked.
Is that Rich Swan?
I think it might have
Pizzas?
been Rich Swan.
Yeah, he's
That's Rich Swan with fucking pizzas.
Rich Swan's the pizza man. Can you handle this?
His name is Piece of Shit.
God damn, I like that name.
Wow.
Wow.
You just can't unsee that bullshit.
Piece of shit, sponsored by DiGiorno.
There it is, Piece of Shit.
Pizza shits? Oh. I had the pizza shits last night. So back to the real NWA. Is the question mark Josephus?
You said
I don't know who it is.
Whoever it is, he's over.
I'm not arguing that.
And he's teaming with Aaron Aaron Stevens is so fucking hilarious. Looks like we got the makings of a good feud between Eli Drake and Ken Anderson. And Thunder Rosa and Marty Bell took on Allison Kay and Ashley Vox. They got the win. I think Thunder Rosa is going to be the next to challenge for the NWA Women's Championship. Ricky Starks and Colt Cabana took on Aaron Stevens in the question mark. That was entertaining, to say the least. And James Storm is mad. I mean, when is James Storm not mad, huh?
Sorry about his damn luck.
I'm guessing he's going to face Nick Aldis very soon for the NWA World Championship. Dynamite in Indianapolis, Indiana last week, and we kicked things off with Nick Jackson, his first singles match in, what, 5 years, they said?
It's like 4 or 5 years, yep.
Against Ray Phoenix, and Jesus Christ, how great was that?
It's a great way to kick off the show, pal.
Man, that was tremendous right there. With Phoenix getting the win. Britt Baker took on Hiroko Shida, and Shida getting the win there. Just as we thought Baker was, getting all the wins to climb up the ladder, she takes a loss. So I did not see the.
I love Shida. I was all for it.
Oh yeah, I like Shida too. And I wonder, as we I should take a peek at the rankings here. God, I would like to find them, but I mean they tweet so damn much. It's going to take forever to get to Friday. But next up is the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royale, and what this is, basically Battle Royale down to the final two. Then the final two are going to have a one-on-one match, which happens tomorrow or today as you listen to the show on Dynamite. And what do you guys think of this whole concept to win a ring?
I'm cool with it, but I would like to have a more mid-level belt.
Yeah, I would rather have a secondary title than fighting over a ring. But
is this ring gonna be then? I mean, they're not gonna be like the winner of this ring, whether it be MJF or Paige. They're not like it's not gonna be
They have not specified if it is going to be something that can be defended or not. We don't know. Anything we would say right now would be purely speculation.
Yeah.
Would it be equivalent to Cody's Ring of Honor?
That's what I thought of when I first heard it last week. So, in that essence, I would say yes. I guess it could be defended, but I mean, I don't know what their plan is.
Yeah. Is there any easy way to see what their damn power rankings are?
I'll just Google AW Power Rankings if you want me to find out.
Yeah, I tried that, and the first thing that came up was from Fansided from November 13th, so that's already out of date. I'm looking for the November 20th ones, I guess.
So we'll go to tools, and we'll go from any time. We'll go from the past week.
There we go.
There we go. AEW Power Rankings, week of November 20th.
So for the women. It's this damn page loads all their fucking ad crap. Holy ads on this page.
The problem is everybody has their own. Every fucking website has their own stupid ass power rankings that aren't really AEW's real power rankings, and that's what I keep finding.
So yeah, I keep finding. Yeah.
You would think they would put that shit, just put that shit on their damn website.
Hold on, I got it.
Yeah, this site.
Got it.
This site sucks. Jesus.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me when you're ready, Jobber.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
No.
I keep asking JB and he won't answer.
I said yeah about 10 minutes ago.
He said, "Are you ready?"
Then, for the 3 in attendance and the thousands listening at home, and for one Marcho that will more than likely tweet about this.
Yeah, I got it now. Apparently, it took me
let's get ready to talk about the Power Rankings!
Yeah, it took me to a different page when I clicked on something, so there. I got them up now.
I got it. I'm running it down.
So,
you made me go find it. I'm running it down. Men's, number 1, Pac, with a singles record of 4-1-1. 2, Jon Moxley, with a singles record of 3-0-1.
Okay, now that's not what I have here. What the hell?
I'm telling you, I have the right ones. Number
you got
3,
the right one, baby.
Cody Rhodes with a singles record of 3-1-1. 4, Hangman Page with a singles record of 4-3. And at 5 is Kenny Omega with a singles record of 3-2. The women's power rankings start with Akira Shida with a singles ranking of 3-1. Britt Baker with a singles record of 3-2. Emi Sakura with a singles record of 1-1. Nyla Rose with a singles record of 2-3. And Allie rounds it out with the losing record of 1-2.
Oh,
AKA AEW, your women's division needs some help.
Yeah.
And tag teams. Number 1, the Lucha Brothers with a record of 4-3. The Young Bucks in number 2 with a record of 4-3. Private Party in number 3 with a record of 4-4. Proud and Powerful, Santana and Ortiz. This is what their real fucking name is. With a tag team record of 2-1. And the Dark Order round out at number 5 with a record of 3-2. That is your power rankings for November 22nd, 2019.
Where'd you find those at anyways? Because I keep pulling up shit.
I am looking at the AEW tweets.
You've actually found them. You scrolled all the way to Friday?
I'm not telling you I found them.
Oh.
Because I'm a freaking genius, that's why.
The biggest surprise in that Battle Royale, Billy Gunn wrestling. Billy Gunn still looks pretty damn good for...
He's an ass man.
Oh, he was watching Sonny Kiss twerk in front of him there. He's like, wait a minute, I'm the ass man here.
Oh, Lord.
Chris Jericho comes out and with Jake Hager and seriously, is that Suck It Vince sign just travel from show to show? I think it's just.
This is the first week I've ever seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've seen it before. I thought it was a pretty funny segment with Hager actually talking, saying sorry, because Jericho couldn't spit it out. I thought that was pretty entertaining. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, it was pretty creative.
SU comes out and Sky basically challenging for the title. Actually, he kind of reverse psychologied himself into getting a title shot, which was kind of funny.
It was awesome. The entire segment was amazing.
Jericho fell for it. And Sky with a good line, talking about how he's going to take the Le Champion and turn him into Le Bitch.
Le Champion.
And then 5-on-3 attack with the Inner Circle as they beat down SCU. They ain't going to shock the world this week, are they?
No.
Yeah.
No one thinks that Scorpio Sky is winning that championship tomorrow, but it's going to be a fun match, and it's going to be a fun show. Like they've really stacked that card tomorrow, and I would like to believe that AEW will bounce back and win the ratings this week.
Word,
because
son.
Raw's ratings were pathetic this week.
They went down.
They went down after a pay-per-view.
Private Party and Proud and Powerful had a match in tribute to their friend Matt Travis, who was tragically killed in New York City. With Private Party getting the I'd call it an upset win at this point over Santana
Getting
and
the
Ortiz.
dub.
Yeah.
Word, son.
I love Private Party.
That ain't water.
It's not water, Adam Page.
Gin
and
juice.
then Adam comes back and takes the whole bottle. This is mine. Time to do some cowboy shit.
If I wasn't proud, I would be powerful.
A video of Kenny Omega lifting weights with like little 5-pound weights on the bar. Wasn't there a jab at him about not lifting weights or something? So he's kind of just shooting back at that or something.
I don't know. I never heard that.
Darby Allin comes to the ring with
Darby!
inside a body bag with guys carrying him to the ring. And I love how Justin Roberts says skating to the ring. Actually, that sounded more like. And him and Moxley. What?
Because that's what he is doing.
That's true. Moxley and Allin, that was fun, beating the shit out of each other. And Moxley gets the win there.
That paradigm shift off the top rope was insane!
What the hell did you just say?
Insane!
Did you go loopy there? Yeah, that paradigm shift was fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Horribly awesome.
Yeah. As we ended the podcast last week, we turned on Fox Sports 1 and watched CM Punk on Backstage.
CM Punk.
That was good, wasn't it?
As much as I love that, I'm not looking forward to Backstage tonight, knowing that he's not going to be on.
Oh, come on,
Yeah,
but Triple H will be there.
So he's not on?
I hear he's not going to be on every week.
No, it's sporadic, yeah.
Like, see, they need him on every damn week.
Yes, he's not fully back unless he's there all week. I mean, on every week.
They said that ahead of time, though, that he's not.
I know they did, but I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I enjoyed the fuck out of that show last week, and I know I'm not going to enjoy that show tonight nearly as much without the punker there.
They gained
the punker.
They gained 80,000 viewers from the week before to get 100. They had 180,000 viewers.
Yeah, they almost doubled their audience.
Yeah, I was actually thinking it was going to be bigger. With
Dude,
Punk.
It's really hard to get a rating that high at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's a bad time slot, to be perfectly honest. They should be happy with whatever ratings they're getting at 11 o'clock to midnight.
So what did you think of Punk's appearance on Backstage?
Fucking loved it.
CM Punk is the man, dude.
I liked how Punk said he thought about doing the Shockmaster entrance. That would have been good. But obviously Punk saying he signed the deal with Fox, so quit getting your hopes up, people, at least at the time being. Though Renee kind of pushed it.
Never say never, pal.
David Arquette doing promo school. That was
Bro, that shit right there was fucking hilarious.
He was way too apologetic the entire time.
I know.
Yes.
And he
was throwing legit shots though.
And him and Booker have such a bond because he basically put Booker over when he won the title, and that got Booker into the kind of up there. So Booker has so much love for Arquette.
It was a cool segment. I enjoyed it. Like, I really enjoyed the episode overall last week. I thought it was great.
I like how Punk changed his grade from F minus to F plus, and now that's like a great gift now. For any
dude, people have been using that all week on stuff.
For anything that any shitty idea that Vince comes up with now, I'm using that F plus gif of CM Punk now. And how fun was it that Punk completely shit on the big dog segment with King Corbin.
Because he needed to. It's garbage.
Garbage.
And Paige gave it a thumbs down, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble now." No.
You probably will.
Don't worry, Paige. You just signed a new deal with the company. You can't work. What really can they do to you?
Nothing.
I kind of think she's safe.
Then they talk about CM Punk or about Seth Rollins calling out Punk, and Renee Young mentions the Shield and Punk. Oh, those Shield guys. Who's your favorite?
Yo, he was just a
I love
smart
them
ass
all
the whole
equally.
time. Yes.
Right, Renee. Right. And Tom Arnold picking a fight with Punk for some reason, and I love how he said Punk ended it with go search for relevancy elsewhere, Seth. I mean Tom. That was a great
That shit was hilarious.
Great dig at Seth Rollins. Yeah, I mean, for as much as these two are taught, apparently Vince is upset at Rollins answering the CM Punk chants. I don't know how if there's truth to that.
Oh, shut the hell up, old man.
But yeah, apparently Vince is upset at Punk making those comments. Get to a few headlines here. New Day's podcast, Feel the Power, is going to debut on Monday, December 2nd, so this Monday.
Oh, shit.
It'll be the second podcast in the company's podcast series, next to that dickhead Corey Graves. And for some reason, MLW is going to have a barbed wire match. Ouch. No ropes barbed wire match with Jimmy Havoc and Mance Warner. Jimmy Havoc just likes to mutilate himself, doesn't he?
That's a strong possibility.
I did laugh when Jimmy took the staple gun to Trevor and the paper cut to Arthur on Being the Elite this week, though.
That was a funny ass segment, dude.
Oh man, I laughed at that one. Oh look, Jim Cornette has resigned from the NWA. As of course it broke. The internet literally broke as we were recording last week. That after what Jim Cornette had said, and
AKA he was forced out.
Yeah.
Get your shit, Jimmy, and go.
I guarantee you the conversation was like either resign or we're letting you go.
And your severance will be a bucket of chicken from KFC.
There it is.
Total Divas.
Not even a good kind of chicken.
Not the good chicken.
I love KFC.
Not chicken friends.
I don't have chicken friends here. Is that like
chicken friends?
Chicken friends!
They should do a segment where best friends go to chicken friends. I've never even heard of chicken friends, so is that just an East Coast thing?
It's local.
It's local. It's a local. It's the best damn fried chicken on the planet.
Best damn sports show. Season finale of Total Divas goes up to about a hair under 300,000. The Wednesday Night Wars, NXT for the first time gets the win there with 916,000 as opposed to 893 for AEW. I just like to see the fact that the numbers are growing after late October. They were really sagging compared to the debuts. So it's good to see that both shows on Wednesdays are getting more live viewers. SmackDown, nice boost for SmackDown ahead of Survivor Series, 2.6 million. But as Matt mentioned, Raw dipped to 2.1. And this was actually the best Raw in a while, don't you guys think? I mean, low bar, but it was a pretty good Raw, I thought.
I thought it was a solid Raw overall.
Yeah. Dio Madden is basically just selling the Brock Lesnar attack still, as Mike Johnson of PW Insider
He
said.
hurt me. He hurt me. I think they're telling him that, and I think he's done.
Oh, you think they don't like what he don't like the?
Yeah, I don't think we see him on commentary anymore.
Oh, hey,
that's just my opinion.
Oh, does that mean we can get Graves on both shows again? Sarcasm.
Fuck yeah.
So Vince is just not impressed and just pulled the plug?
Look, I'm not saying that's a fact. I'm just saying that's my guess.
It's odd that he's selling for this long?
Yes.
I mean, did you see that
when there's smoke, there's fire?
I mean, did you see that bump Tom Tom
Burn it
Phillips. Did you see that bump Tom Phillips took when fuck, I can't remember who it was. Like literally, it might have been Lesnar. No, it wasn't Lesnar. Somebody tossed him literally, and on one of those crazy attacks on SmackDown, and well, he was back like the next hour, or whatever.
I'm back.
So it's just weird. Yeah, it is weird that he's still. Wow. ROH has added Kenny King and Rhett Titus at Final Battle.
For what?
I don't know. To fill the card for the 5 people that subscribe to Honor Club, and unfortunately, Marty Scurll is also on the Final Battle card. He and Flip Gordon are going to take on Bandito and Flamita, and that's just basically Marty stealing another paycheck from Joe Koff until the first of the year, right, guys?
Pretty much. But
Doesn't
you can't
mean
pay Kelly
Doesn't mean I
Klein.
don't hate it.
Yeah, I know we all want Marty to save the Elite. But that's a big show happening on New Year's Day at Daly's Place in Jacksonville, so I think that's the perfect time to bring him back.
Whoop whoop.
Can they use that music?
He owns it. He can.
It's
Cody used his.
Yeah.
Well, Cody
Bucks
paid for
used
his.
there.
Yeah, Cody owned his. I knew Cody owned his. He had Downstate do his personally.
Yeah. Update on Cain Velasquez. He's at the Performance Center this week working out. He is set to be in Mexico as he'll tag with Humberto Carrillo to take on the OC at the Mexico Super Show on November 30th here coming up. Jordan Miles is gone from the WWE now. He's no longer under contract from World Wrestling Entertainment. So, yeah, we've all talked about how nuts he's gone lately on social media, and hopefully the guy can bounce back because ACH is a hell of a talent.
Like I said, I would not hire him for my company until he actually has proof that he went and got some help.
You know what company really needs help that he can probably go to?
IPWF, whatever.
Chicken Friends.
Wow! No, you didn't.
I did that.
That's not a Jim Cornette joke, is it?
My God.
No, I did that because the situation that me and Matt came across when we ordered our food over the phone, and it took us goddamn forever.
What happened?
To get our fucking food.
Oh. What, you ordered it over the phone?
Yeah, and we got there and still had to wait like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh. Ring of Honor issued the following statement to PW Insider regarding the departure of Kelly Klein. We don't generally discuss personal issues, but they seem to have been public now. We didn't fire Kelly Klein. We just notified her that we would not be renewing her contract. And I'm sure she's pretty fucking happy about that anyway. So her deal with Ring of Honor expires on New Year's Eve.
Good.
Heck it. I bet she's happy. A gigantic patch for WWE 2K20 coming in at about 5 gigabytes, addressing a bunch of issues. I don't own the game. I was not excited for it, but apparently, maybe the game's fixed now, Matt. As I chuckle. Just as we thought he was leaving the company, Filthy Tom Lawler has signed a new deal with Major League Wrestling. So a little turnaround there, as he has now re-signed a deal. And the deal came together overnight on the 22nd. Both sides had hit a wall of negotiations, leading to Court Bauer publicly acknowledging that he was leaving. And but hey, they decided to make amends, sign a deal, and he's going to be back. AEW announces a fine for Jimmy Havoc for attacking officials with a staple gun, and now he is banned from using the staple gun for here on out. He faces future $10,000 fines anytime he uses it. That just means he's going to use it that much more, right?
Strong possibility.
Do you like kayfabe fines in professional wrestling, or do you think they're silly?
I think they're silly. I mean, it's part of the storyline, so I get it, but kind of unnecessary too.
Matt, what are your thoughts on the kayfabe fines?
It's whatever.
All right, Matt, what is your thoughts on the kayfabe cocktail?
Wait a minute.
It's one of the NWA commercials.
The kayfabe cocktail.
It's something.
Austin Idol. Oh my God, the commercials for NWA Power are great. Or wait, no, promotional consideration
Brought to you by.
paid for by the following.
I remember when Lord Alfred Hayes used to do that with WWE.
Oh yeah. Yeah, one of the promotional considerations.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
There it is.
Yeah,
There it is.
mine was more like Howard Finkel saying it.
Yeah, it was.
For one fall. One of the other ones is, what was it? Waffles and tire irons.
Wow.
Oh, there's some funny shit. But yeah, the kayfabe cocktail. I got. No, I don't have to listen to this, but I wonder what have you guys seen what Cornette said on his podcast about his departure?
No.
It's probably stupid.
Stupid.
Cody Rhodes has filed for 2 more former WCW event names for trademarks. He played trademarks for Slamboree and also for Super Brawl. And as you know, Bash at the Beach is coming at you as well later on next year. And WWE files a trademark for WarGames. Gee, I wonder if Cody talking about the match beyond got them to trademark the old WarGames, huh?
Who knows?
A little reactionary.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Kylie Ray recently addressed her leaving All Elite Wrestling on Instagram. And she said the following: I don't know how to start this, and I can't speak on others' behalves. I can only speak for myself and what's in my heart. I don't know many rumors, and honestly, I try to stay away from everything, obviously. But here, nobody made me leave AEW, took my career to new levels, and I'm beyond grateful for every opportunity and experience that has come along the way, and wish nothing but the best. It's a great group of people who truly love professional wrestling and just want everyone to succeed. I've always tried to be a good person, but I make many mistakes along the way. I needed to get my mind, body, and soul right with God. I wish I had the answers, but the truth is I don't. We all go through obstacles in life, and we all may want answers, but we don't need them. It's God's plan, and He showed me what's truly important in life, and to find a blessing in every moment. In the blink of an eye, everything can be gone. So instead of bashing, let's just love one another and appreciate what we have here. Something like that. Sorry, I'm awkward. So I guess this kind of says to me she wasn't ready for the weekly grind of things on a big stage.
The whole excuse sounds like a cop out to me.
All right, what do you think? Why do you think she left then, Matt?
I don't know why she left, but I just think her answer is a cop out. And honestly, if that was going to be your response to all this after all this months, you're probably better off not saying anything at all.
And AEW announced that, as I mentioned earlier, DDP will be presenting the Dynamite Diamond Ring. And as I said, MJF's probably going to win it, and then him and Wardlow will beat up DDP to piss off Cody.
Seems legit.
Yeah. Speaking of AEW Dark came out today. I'm trying to get the match list here. There we go. Jack Evans takes on Kenny Omega for and the AAA Championship. Is on the line as well on that match. Big Swole takes on Shanna. Sean Spears in action, and Trent takes on Pentagon. So there's your Dark if you want to head to the YouTube to watch that. TNT's having a Bat Week marathon for Batman that runs this week through December 1st, and AEW is going to take part in that as well. So expect on tonight's episode of Dynamite to see some cross-promotion with TNT's Bat Week. Kind of similar to what they did with Rick and Morty a few weeks back. Starrcade, the Starrcade special is going to happen this Sunday, and will air on the WWE Network at 7 p.m. Eastern. The matches that are going to be on the show have not yet been confirmed, but that'll be on the hour special, because obviously for some reason they don't show the entire event the entire live show, which I think they should. But on the card for Starrcade is Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman in a steel cage match for the WWE Championship. Roman Reigns against King Corbin. Seth Rollins against Randy Orton. The Kabuki Warriors take on Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch in a Texas Tornado match. I don't think it's for the title. I don't know if the Strowman one's for the title as well. It doesn't specify. Miz takes on Shinsuke Nakamura. New Day take on the Revival. Rusev against Bobby Lashley. AJ Styles against Kevin Owens. And also scheduled to appear Andrade, the Street Profits, Gallows and Anderson, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Ricochet, and Aleister Black. Lana tweets, I just signed a multi-million-dollar deal with the WWE. I don't know if they paying her that much.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, she's drinking the kayfabe cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
Your main event for NWA's End of the Fire pay-per-view will be none other than Nick Aldis, the NWA World Champion, taking on James Storm. Best of 3 falls match that'll headline the pay-per-view coming up here on December 14th. That was announced on tonight's edition of NWA Powerrr. For NXT tonight, it's going to feature Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic challenging the NXT Tag Team Champions Fish and O'Reilly. And, of course, you know they're going to talk about NXT owning everybody at Survivor Series. And there is also a NXT Cruiserweight Championship match on 205 Live coming up Friday. Akira Tozawa will take on Leo Rush. So let's close up things with our LITMC mailbag. As always, get us your questions if you'd like. Ask us anything. Just send us an email at litmcpodcast@gmail.com and we'll answer them. But for the time being, it's basically the Mark Cho mailbag, and Mark Cho has a question for us here, Daryl.
Okay. A follow-up to last week's question, since we're still in the Survivor Series week technically. All-Star Dream Team using 5 men that never to hold the WWF WWE World Championship.
I'll go first. We'll kick things off with a hell of a talent that never held it that probably should have, but, you know, in the era of Hulk Hogan, Mr. Perfect. I think I would have Mr. Perfect on the team. I would have Samoa Joe on the team, a guy that should have held it by now and hasn't. Same with Braun Strowman. I would go. I'd go Roddy Piper. You know, kind of mix the old with the new. And I would close my team out with Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man. I would go with those 5 guys.
Good one.
Who wants to go next?
I think I'll go next. I'm going to continue with that one, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. I will say Braun Strowman. Probably more like Arn Anderson. I would go with Samoa Joe as well. And I would go with Ravishing Rick Rude.
Ooh. Matt?
I like Samoa Joe and Strowman there. I like Mr. Perfect. I'd probably round it up with Sting.
Ooh.
And Stain and fuck it.
And fuck it.
Throwing Cody Rhodes on the team.
Hey!
Suck on that, Vince.
Yeah. So get us any questions you'd like to ask at litmcpodcast@gmail.com. We'll answer them.
You know who would have been an honorable mention real quick? And I just thought about it. He never held the WWE title. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Oh yeah, if you will. Yeah, yeah. He was in the WWE for quite a while. I didn't think of him and Sting just because they were
Yes,
barely in the WWE. You know?
that was a good one.
They
man.
were still there.
Sting, yeah, they were still there.
So that's going to do it for this edition of Lost in Midcard. Thank you to SpiderDuck.net for being our host, enabling us to be on iTunes, Spotify, and anywhere you like to listen to podcasts. Just go ahead and search for Lost in the Midcard. Hit that subscribe button. That way you know every time a new episode comes your way, typically every Wednesday. You can also subscribe to us on the YouTube, and links to all that are on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Lost in the Midcard, as well as Twitter at LITMC Podcast. Matt's on the Twitter at Raw Showtime. Daryl is on the Twitter at No One Like D. I am on the Twitter at JB Huskers. Give us all a follow as well. And before we ride off into the sunset, and look forward to some turkey. And next time we talk to you, it's going to be December already, which is insane. Daryl, what are your final thoughts?
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys both and to our listeners, and fuck you, Corey Graves.
Yeah, no turkey for that fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Matt?
Well, Daryl took my thunder burying Corey Graves, so I'm just gonna say
Call him a turkey fucker.
congratulations to the first-ranked Western Conference Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh my God.
Yawn. I'm gonna say it was a
Looking good.
It was a great. Yeah, Boston's looking good too. So, it's a great weekend. WWE had a great weekend overall. From Friday to Monday, I thought it was a very solid effort by WWE. Hopefully, they can continue the ball rolling, and I'm excited to see what AEW's got for us this week. For Matt, for Daryl, this is Jeremy. Thank you for tuning in to Lost the Midcard, and we'll be back at you next week.